Let's look at blaming others versus blaming yourself, and how they affect your ability to take action. We've all been in situations where things don't go as planned, and it's natural to want to assign blame. But who we blame can have a big impact on our ability to move forward and make changes. So, let's dive into the topic and see what we can learn. Blaming others. When something goes wrong, it's easy to look for someone to blame. We may blame our colleagues, our friends, our family, or even strangers. Blaming others can feel like a relief because it takes responsibility off our shoulders. We can tell ourselves that if only they had done things differently, everything would have turned out fine. But the truth is, blaming others rarely helps us solve the problem. Blaming others can lead to a victim mentality, where we feel like things are happening to us, and we have no control over the situation. This can make us feel helpless and powerless, and it can be difficult to take action to improve the situation. Blaming others can also damage relationships, as it can create resentment and defensiveness in the people we're blaming. So be aware of your actions here. Blaming yourself. On the other hand, when we blame ourselves for a problem, it can be a harsh and challenging thing to do. We may feel guilty, ashamed, or frustrated with ourselves. But blaming ourselves can actually be a more productive way to deal with a problem. When we take responsibility for our actions or lack thereof, we put ourselves in a position of power. We can acknowledge our role in the situation and make a plan to change things. Blaming ourselves can lead to a growth mindset, where we see problems as opportunities to learn and improve. We can use our mistakes as a way to become better and more effective in the future. Blaming ourselves can also help us maintain better relationships, as it encourages us to be accountable and take ownership of our actions. Conclusion. In summary, blaming others may be easier and feel good in the moment, but it rarely helps us solve problems or improve relationships. Blaming ourselves can be a difficult but more productive way to deal with problems, as it puts us in a position of power and encourages growth. Remember, you can't control what others do, but you can control your own actions and reactions. Take responsibility for your part in any situation where you can, and focus on what you can do to make things better. That's all for today's video. We hope you found it helpful. Try it out for a few days and rate your results. See for yourself. Pay it forward and share this with someone this might help. Subscribe, if you want more.